Well, 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 what do we have here? Any guesses? I'm sure you know what that is. And if you got a Jeep, boom, you probably got one of those. Ha, flat windshields, gotta love them. How's everyone doing out there today? Hope y'all are doing good. Here's what we got going on. Had the Jeep, 2024 Jeep Wrangler, 2-door, you can see. I've had it a month now. Actually, I've had it a month and 2 days. So this is just gonna be a quick video. I've got it cleaned it up yesterday. Gonna do a quick video. Let's see how well we can see. Probably be able to see it better from the inside. All the bugs. When I left this morning, that windshield was spotless. And it's a little bit different story now, but once again, hey, that's part of the Jeep life, right? All we're gonna be doing today is a quick video going over my first month thoughts of having the Jeep. Now, this is my fourth. If you go way, way back to the CJ7 days, I had a CJ7, so this would be my fifth Jeep. Excuse me. Just gonna give my thoughts over the 2024 Jeep Wrangler, how I'm liking it, how everything's going with it. The Jeep, let's take a look inside. See how many miles we got on it. I think it's like 1,817. Oh, 1,816 miles. So far, no issues, nor should there be any issues. Start it up here for a second, see what's going on here. So after, and here in a second, the Apple CarPlay will kick in. So it may kick the camera off, but it's still going for now. So, excuse me, after 1,816 miles, my thoughts on the Jeep, loving it so far. Once again, I've had Jeeps before in the past. I can tell you this, there are some things that are definitely a Jeep and always will be. Look at that. Like I said, the windshield, and it's not too bad, but that's after 1 day of driving it. I did use the washer wiper to kind of clean it off, but that's part of being a Jeep. As far as other things that tells me, yes, this is a Jeep, the number one thing is this. That's right, the infotainment center or system. Here's the thing. After I had the Jeep, I'm going to say, and I've had it a month and 2 days, as I stated earlier. I had the Jeep probably 2 days, and I went to put it in reverse. There's your backup camera. Put it in drive. It was solid blue. Would not change. Put it in drive. It disappeared. Put it back in reverse. That little screen, not the whole screen. Actually, the Jeep part said Jeep. This was solid blue. Turned it off, turned it on, and it's fixed. It's okay. So then after I had the Jeep about 2 weeks, the wife and I, Sunday afternoon, take the freedom panels off, take a country drive, which we did. Whatever Sirius radio station it was on, it stayed there. It wasn't going to move. It was froze up. I could turn the volume up and down, but the channel was staying the same. So I would turn the Jeep off, get out, make sure my key fob's outside the Jeep, get out, kind of reset the system, get back in, turn the Jeep on, and it was still froze. It wasn't going to, you weren't going to change the channels. Now, using the Apple CarPlay, had my phone over here on the holder, we listened to music on the Apple CarPlay. You could listen to whatever station it was on, but after a while, we wanted to listen to something else. So, yeah. So, you got your windshield, you've got this, and in all honesty, it's froze up maybe twice. Every Jeep I've had, JL, this is my 4th JL. Every Jeep I've had the small little 5-inch screen. I've had the 8-inch screen, 7 or 8, whatever it was. Now I've got this. Doesn't matter. It's going to freeze up on you from time to time. So it's only happened that one day. And then I got home, put the freedom panels back on, pulled in the driveway, turned it off, did some things around the house, came back and tried it. Boom, it worked. It's right back on. So it's nothing permanent, but it will freeze up. So that's a Jeep thing. The windshield. I'm trying to think if there's anything else. And these would be the negatives, I guess, of having the Jeep so far. And they really aren't negatives. I was just thinking maybe being a 2024 with a new big screen, it would be different. Nah, it ain't. And yesterday, was going down the highway, listening to the Sirius XM, and somebody sent me a text message, and it popped up on the screen, and it automatically switched over to Apple CarPlay. That's one thing, the Apple CarPlay kicks in fast. It's awesome. So I hit the message to listen to it, and then when I would respond to the message via voice, go back to the Sirius XM screen, it would freeze up. It would, I couldn't, the volume on it. So I would change channels, it would change channels, but the volume was stuck. And then it would kind of fix itself without turning the Jeep off. Whoever was texting me responded. I responded back. We did a couple of text messages back and forth. Every time it would cause that to freeze up. So, yep. If you're thinking the 24s, they've fixed this. No, they have not. So after a month, it's froze up. The backup camera issue was just once. That one day I had it. And then as far as the screen, little glitches it has, that's been in a month probably 3 or 4 times. So still got the Jeep life going there. Let's check out the gas mileage on it. As the more miles I put on it, it's been increasing. We are currently at 21.4. I think the window sticker says 22. We'll take a look at it real quick and see the window sticker, what it says, MPGs, 21. So there's your MPGs, 20 city, 21 combined, 21 on the highway, and we are exceeding that right now. And it seemed like my other 2.0, my 2018 JL, the 2.0, it seemed like it got like 23 miles a gallon. So the more miles I get on it, the better the gas mileage is getting. So besides the Jeep things, it's been fantastic. I've only had it a month. I'll keep you guys updated on how it's doing. But, and then the necks and tires, they ride pretty smooth. A little humming on the highway, nothing major. Doesn't bother me. Get the old rock out of there. It likes rocks. But yeah, the necks and tires, so far I'm liking them. The true test will be as far as how long they last. So we've got that going on. But yeah, the Jeep's going well. It seemed like there was something else. I'm just me and you guys out here, gals, we're just talking here. The road noise does seem to be better than my previous JLs. Got it all cleaned up. Back here, there's a view, if this is the first time you're tuning in, what it looks like from back here. You've got your vents right there for the back seat passengers, if there are any. I got my little hooks over there to hang my water bottles and whatnot. So there's the view from back seat. I am going to order in the next 2 weeks a receiver hitch and a basket for back here. Then I'll eventually get a rack up here for hauling things. That'll be the first true test. My understanding is that this is a mid-year refresh. The refresh part coming from the vents. The refresh part is from here The vents, you can see the slotted vents. Traditionally, they had 4 of these. You now have the slotted vents. I'm getting used to that. That's something I'm getting used to. They're okay, I like them. I really like the little round vents. The refresh, my understanding is from here up, meaning the infotainment center, the cloth up here. We're gonna see how well that holds up as far as getting dirty. So far, it's not, which I really haven't had it off-road. And of course, your windshield, the Gorilla Glass with the built-in antenna from here up to the windshield, and the dash, or the part over there. And it's got a little cloth over here. That's the difference between this and a 23. So besides that, my understanding is the exterior is the same dimensions, the same wheelbase. So I'm going to order a receiver hitch. They're telling me it should work because everything else on the Jeep stayed the same as far as the exterior. Just a mid-year refresh with that part of the Jeep. So we're going to find out because I'm going to order one and hopefully it fits. So gas mileage is going up. As far as steering down the road, it's a Jeep. Seems about like my other JLs I had. Maybe a little bit better. Maybe that's just in my mind since it's a new model. But it seems to be fine. The steering part, about the same as others. The main difference is it seems like it is quieter, whether it's wind noise or just road noise. And you probably can hear the train. Well, let's do this. Let's do a little test. I've got the door open. I'm sure you can hear the train that comes by every 8 minutes on the dot. Let's close it up. Door's open. You could probably hear the train. Let's close it. Don't know about you guys. I could hear it in the distance, but then again, I can hear it in the house also sometimes. So that would be a good indication of how well it blocks out noise. Okay, I'm going to open the door again. Driver's side door. You can definitely tell a difference, and you should be able to. So there we have that. So anyways, in closing, just giving everybody an update on the Jeep. It's been a little bit since I posted a video. Still loving the Hydro Blue Pearl, I believe it's what it's called, on the Jeep. No issues. If there are any, you guys will be the first to know. I hope you guys have a wonderful evening. And we will holler. Once I get the receiver hitch in and the basket, we'll see how that works out. We'll do another update video. Thank you so much for watching.